That's
That's
Harneet.
me.
Hello guys, welcome to a new society. I'm one of Prince joined by Manoj and Harneet.
Hi guys.
Today we'll be talking about the trailer for Doctor Strange multiverse in the Multiverse of Madness. If you haven't seen our reaction, do check it out. It's on the channel. But today there are a lot of theories going around about some Patrick Stewart. I have no idea who's Patrick Stewart, and I don't know what people are talking about. But we'll be discussing all that today.
He thought Peter was in Imran Hashmi's Mr. X.
No, I don't even know what is Mr. X. Like I but if you know Mr. X, let us know. But yes, okay. Harneet was not there with us, so first Harneet, you thoughts on the trailer?
I'm still actually processing the trailer right now. I have watched it like 7 or 8 times already. So there is a lot of things that I'm noticing for the first time every time I watch the trailer.
Yeah.
And then I go on YouTube and then I open my Instagram and then I find out, oh, I still missed something and there is something else altogether. Manoj, mute yourself.
Stop eating.
Stop eating, man. So yeah, like it's something that I still can't put my head around. Like what's gonna happen? What is the plot about? Obviously, we have a lot of characters coming up, a lot of things going on. But
All
the
right.
plot is still not,
Yeah.
predictable out of that. Like who is the main villain gonna be, and what
Is it
will it lead?
Wanda?
Maybe might be not the main villain, but there is a dialogue that people are playing on. Like
Yeah.
if you play with something, you become a
If you
hero.
break the rules, you become the
You
hero.
become a
If I
hero.
do, I am the enemy.
I'm the villain. So yeah, that's something. Like she only did it to a town, and Doctor Strange is doing to the whole multiverse and
Yeah.
that thing. And then like there are some characters coming from the What If series that I have noticed. The obviously the Strange Supreme character is there. Then the zombie Doctor Strange is there, and maybe the zombie Wanda.
I
We'll see. We'll
I
see that.
actually saw this new Rockstar breakdown, and he said that the zombie, this guy, Doctor Strange, is actually the who's the other guy with the ponytail? Which Doctor Strange
The
is that?
the what is he called? Uh,
That's
he's something. He's
something
something.
something strange, like
Yeah.
Superior Strange
I
or
don't know.
no, something like that.
No, not Superior Strange.
Defender Strange.
Defender Strange. Yeah.
Defender Strange. So basically,
Manoj is laughing.
No, I was thinking of some random ass name. Sorry.
I was thinking of
yeah,
Securer Strange, like something related to safety and security. So obviously Defender
Defender
Strange
Strange. Yeah.
is there.
So it's basically the zombie is the Defender Strange, not other Strange. And even the
I
Strange
don't
who
believe new
wakes
rock
up in the
stars at this
bed.
point of time. I
No,
actually
it made sense because
unsubscribed to him.
even
I actually unsubscribed to him on all back in the day of
Oh.
WandaVision when Mephisto was there. I
Oh.
actually unsubscribed to his channel. Like
welcome
he was getting on my
Sikesh.
nerves actually, and then I realized, looking back to all his videos, that uh, the, all of his theories have been turned out shit. So I actually unsubscribed to his
Not
channel.
all. Like
Like major
All
he was very accurate with
majority,
the No Way Home like things.
all the subscribers or fans of him just unsubscribed us right now. Like,
obviously. Like out of the three people watching,
yeah.
all three people have unsubscribed.
Yeah.
So
Sikesh
no, so
says
my point is, obviously people like to watch him, but there is some point where it goes all haywire just for the clickbait and all. So I actually didn't like. I like Emergency Awesome because of it's only the point of talk. Like there is nothing out of the way, nothing out of theories. Uh, you know, good
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So I was watching about his breakdown of the trailer, and I noticed something strange. Like when Doctor Strange visits Wanda to talk about Westview, right? To talk
Yeah.
about multiverse. Do you know that? See what I talk about? So Wanda has actually manifested all the trees.
Yeah,
not
even
there.
even like New Rockstar said that. Yeah,
So he's in the same suit, he's in the same outfit, but
yeah,
Wanda suddenly changes all these environment around him and her own suit. So that's something like Wanda may be playing with him, and there are actually two Wandas that we are gonna see, or maybe it's her own mind that she goes inside.
yeah.
So there can be a lot of things.
Did you see the TV spot?
Yeah, I saw the TV spot.
In that they like you can see like a zombies Wanda also.
Zombie. It was not a zombie actually. It was some blood on her face. So it was not actually a zombie.
Yeah,
I didn't see the TV spot.
you should check it
Was there
out right now.
anything? But was there anything
It's
like
very small.
new?
It's like I think 10-second only, but it's a new
It was
footages.
new footage. Yeah.
Okay.
So it has that Defender Strange actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the
Okay.
like a different suit, and then it has
With the-
Wanda in a mirror dimension, so it feels like the Watcher dimension from
Okay.
What If.
Then they spotted Deadpool also in the broken glass. They spotted
Yeah, in the
a
poster,
lot of
right?
things, right? Yeah, in the poster.
Yeah,
So there is a lot of stuff going on, and I don't think they are going to pay off everything in a big manner. Maybe it's all about coming back to the MCU. Like even if the Fox movies through Patrick Stewart come towards like okay, it's a part of MCU somehow. It's not going to affect anything.
Are
Like
who's
okay,
Patrick Stewart?
uh, you might have seen his movies, other movies.
I know, man. I know him.
I
By the
know.
way,
He doesn't know. He doesn't
both
know.
me and Manoj are wearing black today, and on that trailer reaction day, we both are wearing red.
Yes.
Wow.
So should I give Mr. and Mrs. glasses to you now? I actually saw when I was out, and I thought of you and Manoj only.
Okay. Shrikesh says they showed her as a villain in the trailer, so but like it's
I
Marvel
don't
trailer,
think
you cannot
Wait,
trust
she
wait.
was a
that.
villain.
Wasn't
You
it
cannot trust
weird? Hanit went out and he was thinking about us. My
I was
mind
moving
just-
on from that.
No, so what? I can think about my friends. I think about Manoj all the time.
Arey, arey.
Okay.
Like
Moving on, guys.
whenever,
Moving
whenever
on.
whenever I feel sorry for something, I think of Manoj.
Yeah, that's actually a good thing. Even I do the same.
You think of yourself.
Yeah.
By the way, anyone watching the match?
Yeah.
We won, I think, right? We won.
Score?
No. So like it's like this movie is kind of a
Oh, shit, we
nexus
lost.
point.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Right.
good.
As I said, like Patrick Stewart they will bring they'll not do anything with the X-Men characters. They'll only say, okay, they were in some other universe in the MCU, but that's not our point.
I don't think they will
Patrick
even
Stewart in the
go to.
Illuminati.
I don't think they'll be even like drop the name of
Yeah,
mutants.
yeah.
Maybe
They'll
in the
not even
post
address
credits.
that.
Maybe post credits, but not in the film because it's already too much. Multiverse is too much for one movie.
No, they are
Then
not
to
going
have
to address
mutants
that
also.
there are X-Men or there are mutants. That's not for this movie, right?
Yeah.
So it's just the Illuminati factor that okay, there are like 6 or 7 very highly influential people in the multiverse, and then they have Ultron bots or something.
Did you guys
Captain-
know that in Ant-Man 2 that on his phone there's an app called Illuminati on Tony Stark?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Everyone
that.
is talking about that.
I didn't know that.
But what do you think we'll get Ant-Man in the Illuminati? Like any version
I
of
think
him?
so. I think so.
Maybe
Because there is no
Howard
point.
Stark might be. It's usually the parents. of
That's
our-
interesting. That's interesting. Without
It's usually the
I
parents.
was
Without,
thinking.
yeah.
I was going with what we say. What's his
Tom
name?
Cruise.
Tom Cruise, Iron Man.
person.
That's it may happen. Like they pulled off Spider-Man No Way Home, right? But it may happen. Like they have. But I'm the last
I
time.
don't think. See, I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is coming back.
No,
for this
not
time.
at all. Not at all. He's not gonna return. Like
That's what I said.
almost-
Howard Stark might. I
Howard
think
Stark
they-
will downplay the whole Illuminati thing. Like there is no point of the Illuminati if you are not going to do some version of the Iron Man, right?
Man,
Yeah,
my same
but-
point like last time in the podcast, right? Like the legacy of that character with Robert Downey Jr. is so huge that to cast someone else as that character, I think Howard Stark is much more palatable.
people will like accept that more.
Yeah. And they can then play it off in any way,
Mm-hmm.
Like when you say it's Iron Man, Tony Stark Iron Man, then suddenly like, oh, why is he
by
that?
the,
Why
by
is
the
he
time
this?
movie comes, like we will be at that point of time. Like it's been 4 years. Like don't move on. It's been 5 years. Don't move on. So obviously, at some point of time, they're going to do Ironheart, right? They are going to do Armor Wars, right? They are going to do that kid from the Iron Man 3 movie, he's going to get his own thing, Iron
Yeah.
Lad or something, right? So they are moving on in that direction, but obviously the Iron Man capacity will be there in some sense. It's not like they'll move on and like forget
You know
there was an
what
Iron
I
Man.
feel, that if Tom Cruise shows up, like everyone will talk about Tom Cruise, no one will talk about Doctor Strange. That's my worry.
I don't think so. I don't think so. People are already talking about Tom Cruise. People are over it. Some people don't like it, and some people are okay with it. Nobody in the whole community that I have seen is like, "Oh, Tom Cruise is coming. It's so exciting."
It's not
Nobody's
like
there.
the Spider-Man. Like
Right.
Spider-Man, people are like damn excited for like
Exactly. Exactly.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and
So
still they balance
people are
that pretty
not
well.
that even divided on this. Some people are like, "Okay, it's okay. Cast someone else." What do
See,
Yeah.
we?
most people are indifferent to it.
Yeah.
They're like,
People are like, "Okay."
okay.
So it's not that big of a deal to cast some other. See, Iron Man. We saw Iron Man from our own timeline, right? Or if they are going with multiverse, obviously they have to do some kind of other Iron Man. You can't do multiverse without different Iron Man, right? So
Yeah.
obviously you are saying that legacy counts and all that, but legacy also counts, and you have to consider that multiverse is also there. So Iron Man will also be there. So
They definitely showed it can be Ultron also. Many people are theorizing that it can be a version of Ultron which did like no, but I think superior Iron Man is that, right? Where Ultron worked, it didn't backfire. If I'm not wrong,
I have no clue.
that's interesting. That's an interesting theory, to be
I
honest.
think not my
And that
theory.
Ultron, that Ultron can have some, personality traits of Iron Man of something. We can see that like our Ultron also used to make jokes similar to Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
So there can be some personality traits, or maybe he might have built himself a organic body or something. So that direction they can also go in.
But what about Reed Richards? Do you think we'll get the Fantastic for the older ones, Reed Richard? I don't
I
think they'll
think
cast a new
it's
person
more
and Reed Richard will
plausible
not
that
make
we'll get
no
John
sense.
Krasinski.
There are rumors of
Nah.
John Krasinski
But
also.
for this one, right? For Fantastic Four movie that's coming out with MCU.
No. For Fantastic Four movie, definitely it's not John Krasinski, because that has been overplayed already. Like people have theorized, people have pen casted him a lot, and it's not gonna
And even
be nice.
Emilia Blunt, right? She's the
Emily
wife
Blunt.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. That'd be like a fan
See,
casting, but it'd be nice to see.
this is something where you can do fan casting theories. You can execute them without any consequences. Like
But
you
I
can
feel
cast
like
John Krasinski.
having that Reed Richards from the older films will be much more.
Impactful.
Yeah, like it will make sense that that guy is in the Illuminati. Like Illuminati
Like,
is
why
made
is John
of.
Krasinski here for the casual audiences? Like,
Yeah, it's like why, But that guy, like, oh, from that movie he's here. That means from that he's from other universe, and we can have like
The people who are gonna relate it to that movies are not casual moviegoers, right? They already
see,
know what's going on.
that's the thing. I think see, whatever appearance you do, even John Krasinski or the other Fantastic Four movies,
Yeah,
it'll only work as like an Easter egg or a small cameo
exactly,
where people are like,
exactly.
oh, that character.
Yeah,
But so as I said last time, right, when we were talking about Doctor Strange, I think we'll get a sequence like this completely like, mind-bending sequence where he just goes through a bunch of universes. And then I think we might just see a few cameos there. That's probably how they'll do it. It's like fan service
but
and
that is like,
see,
you don't
the
even
point
have
is
to
like
get the
you,
actor. You can just,
the point is like you for when you do the Fantastic Four movie, or when you do the X-Men movies, even if you cast someone else that the fans don't theorize, it will be okay, because you have already done the fan theory in some movie in some capacity, right? If you don't pay off John Krasinski now, this meme of John Krasinski in that suit is gonna go for a long time, even after the Fantastic Four movie comes out, and people won't like that cast, right? So just get it over with, like give him a 2 minute 3 minute shot in that suit, and people will be happy, and then move on with your own casting that you want to
But
for that
people
movie.
might be disappointed then, right? That he's not in the main. If they like him, then they'll be like,
People are gonna
oh.
disappointed in any case.
No, then it's
Like,
better not to get him, right? If
no,
you're not
but
even going to
just give
cast
them
him.
2 3
but
minutes of
see
happiness, and then they
see,
disappoint.
according to the trailer, right, it feels like there'll be like a Illuminati will be like a big thing, not big like as if the whole film, but at least
Yeah.
like just like half an hour, like how all the Spideys got at the end.
No. I think it's some more in the sense of, yes, Illuminati is there and they're influential, and okay, they'll send him on to do something, or to repair something, or do something. They're not gonna be with him along the way like the Spider-Man were. with
Yeah.
Tom Holland Spider-Man were, right?
Even people are saying the Mordor we saw right in the trailer with the long hair.
Yeah, yeah.
Even he's from some other universe where he is Strange. Sorcerer Supreme,
Sorcerer
and
Supreme.
he's on the like Illuminati.
Might be. It's also
So that's
possible.
also a cool theory.
See, that's what I'm saying, right? There is a lot of stuff going on in the trailer. You can't make out anything like what is going on, what's the plot, and who is from the which. Because multiverse is so vast. When you bring on the concept of multiverse, even the characters will be unfamiliar to you. You will be unsure if they are from your own universe. So that's something that we can't correctly predict in this at this point of time.
Yeah. Shrike says Iron Lad becomes future Kang. Interesting. I think Kang is still we are long like away from exploring that character. He's like
Kang is a distant relative of Reed Richards, actually. So it's not Iron Lad or something.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back in 1 second, okay?
Yeah. There's a long time for like Kang to come. I think Ant-Man will explore more.
Just wait for Ant-Man 3. This.
Yeah.
There is a lot of stuff to talk about in Doctor Strange only. Like, if you start from the starting of the trailer, like the nightmare scene that he gets,
Yeah.
The blending of buildings into thin air, that comes straight from the What If series. Like that's the whole thing. Obviously, in animation, it looks slightly different, but obviously
Even-
it's the same thing.
Even one of the scenes, right, where they are going through the like before that, like they becomes like cubes and all. Just before that, they hit
Yeah.
like a animation universe and they become like the what if characters for a split
Yeah.
second.
So both Wanda and Doctor Strange are there at that point of time, right? And they're not fighting. That Doctor Strange is holding Wanda when he's going through that cube.
Not
thing.
Wanda, American Shiv.
American
whatever.
Chavez, sorry.
Yeah, American
American
Chavez.
So,
Mr.
see-
Triple X says Deadpool cameo.
I personally would
Post
actually love-
credits, post credit maybe. I don't feel like in the movie there's. I feel like Deadpool is a character you cannot have in a serious film. You know.
No. So as Manoj said, right, this movie is all about multiverse. So
Yeah.
even if you are hopping through multiverses, you will find and you will interact with people for 2 minutes also. So in that capacity, Deadpool might be there.
People are
Or
actually
he
saying,
might
you know,
make a smirk remark like Stanley, right? If Doctor
yeah,
Strange
people are
is moving
saying
through
they're
realities.
gonna use Deadpool as Stan Lee's cameos on every movie now.
I don't think he can ever replace Stanley's cameos.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
that's like a legacy
true.
and that means so much more than just a cameo. Like
Yeah.
Deadpool will just be more of a, and you don't need to use Deadpool like that, right?
So no,
You know,
in Deadpool, I think Deadpool won't interact with Doctor Strange in this movie. It will more be like a side character kind of thing. Like when he's going through universes, Deadpool will make a remark like, "What was that? Like who the hell was that?" Some kind of that thing.
or he might just make a remark that, oh, the Disney universe is coming, or something like something very meta. Where
Something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But other than that, the trailer. One thing, there was a sick character in the trailer, which I spotted when Rachel McAdams' character runs out of the church, I guess, from where they're getting married.
Okay.
And then they suddenly see at the corner there's a sick character also. But anyways,
And Nona was like, Indian Geek Society.
Deadpool is like a parody character. Yep. But moving on. Also, this weekend we'll be doing Peacemaker review, like a discussion. So do join us for that. 6 people, 7 people watching. Join us for that also. But there's too much to talk about. Anyways.
Or do you mean join in the live stream or like actually in Google Meet, or because it's just 6 or 7 people, they can actually.
We may do that one day. But moving on, what else from the trailer?
Someday we might just post our Google Meet link in the live chat and say, yeah, you can join us. We'll stop the stream and we'll talk together in the Google Meet.
See, there will be one day when Nona will be like, is anyone joining? Or
Today was that. Shrikesh Peacemaker reaction will be reacting to the finale. We couldn't react to the whole show, but finale will be reacting. I am almost caught up. Only finale is left, and I think Manoj.
Acha, so
Yeah,
one question, like you were not even going to watch it.
We'll discuss
own
that in
video,
that stream. We'll discuss that in that stream.
We had to actually put it down his mind, like do it.
We'll talk.
I think, yeah, and
We'll
you'll
talk
be very
about this.
surprised with the reaction in the finale. especially the first 2 minutes.
Let's see.
Let's see. All right, back to Doctor Strange. What else do you think? Like, do you think they're talking about what Doctor Strange, like, I have to do, I had to do this to save our universe, is related to what happened in No Way Home, or there's something else will happen in this film?
It has to be related to No Way Home, right?
I feel like they'll
Like,
not connect because No Way Home, there were too many plot holes with that narrative. So I think they'll just move past it and something else happens
I
in Doctor
think
Strange.
no, I think something that happens in No Way Home will be like the catalyst. Like it'll act as one of the things that makes him do something, which makes him say that, like that I had
Okay.
to do something. Like because look, now I think the MC is in a place where they have to connect.
But I was
Like for
thinking,
example,
It
I was
can
thinking
also be
if,
connected to something that he did in the first movie, right? So the Dormammu thing that happened,
oh,
that is
but do you
something
think
also.
audiences remember
but
that?
after that he has already done like the Thanos thing and like isn't that like he's saw all the possible futures? Isn't that something
Even
more
Kevin
bigger than
Feige probably
changing
doesn't remember Dormammu.
Dormammu? Okay, Farhan says just a random thought. When Wanda said the enemy speech, I do it because I do it, I become the enemy. It's such a perfect line. It almost felt like a mic drop of rapping. Shaktiman will get a cameo at the end. It's a setup of the movie. Destroying stones in.
Shaktiman might get a cameo in this new Andrew Garfield movie because Sony is directing the movie.
Yeah, possible. Destroying stones in Endgame should be addressed here. But he didn't destroy the stones, right? Also, one more thing, right? People get a lot of confusion, like because they said, right, without the stones, the world will go into darker place. Whereas the truth is, the stones still exist, but in the form of atoms. They still exist in this universe, but you cannot use them. They're in form of atoms, so they're still around. So it's not they're not there in this universe. All right.
I think they're done with the stones, right? Like I
Yeah, I
don't
think
think
we are
they'll
done.
really
Yes.
like the entire like I think three phases of Marvel was
Yeah.
building towards developing the stones and introducing the stones in each movie, and so I think they're done with it. I don't think even Kevin Feige is interested to
Like they
go back.
literally made fun of that in Loki show.
Yeah, like
You
it's
know?
literally paperweight, right? Like
Yeah. So
they're
they
using it as
literally
paperweight.
just
So
did that, made a fun of themselves. So I don't think now they'll get stones are more important now and
yeah.
everything. I think definitely, but I was really surprised that they're so quickly they're gonna merge What If with the movies, because in the poster also there is a picture of uh, what's her name, man? Captain Brit, not Captain Britain,
Yeah,
Oh, Agent Captain Carter.
Captain
Captain
Carter's
Carter.
shield.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
So maybe
okay.
Yeah.
her live action version we may see in this film, like a
No,
cameo.
they actually said that she was going to be in the movie previously also.
Really? Her name is
Yes.
Atwell, right? Something.
Haley
Haley
Atwell.
Atwell.
So the
Something.
thing
It's
is, like,
Haley.
the
Okay.
What
Anyways.
If series are actually kind of a breather. Plus, it was actually to do a kind of a brainer, a no-brainer on multiverse things. Like, okay, there is a multiverse where things go a bit differently, and people end up in different situations. So, and when they bring those characters here, people will be more familiar when they have watched What If. Like, okay, this is from that What If episode, and this is from What If episode.
They'll
And
still like introduce and I think spoon feed the casual audiences
yeah,
into
yeah.
like saying that what is
Yeah.
this? This is what it is.
Edwin says, "Did you think there will be some kind of connection with Eternal storyline?" And she says,
I
"Eternals."
don't
Mona
know
will
what
get triggered.
Eternals is, so let's not talk.
The best Marvel movie of the year.
Yeah. It
From the Oscar
just
winning
an hour
director.
ago, they released like a assembled cut, like behind the scenes of Eternals, and Kevin Feige is like, "This film will change the Marvel Cinematic Universe forever." I'm like,
Yeah,
dude.
it will.
It did, right? They got the first Rotten Score movie, so it actually changed.
I'm with Mr. Triple X. Wanda literally controlled and harassed innocent people. Doctor Strange wasn't selfish. They are not same. And we have one more guest here with us, Mr.
Hey
Batman.
guys,
Arre, arre, arre.
Welcome to the stream.
Batman
yeah.
hijacking our stream.
Yes, let's talk about the Batman. We are watching together, right? Or not?
When is it releasing?
4th March.
You don't know any of what
Arey,
movie is releasing. That's
I
just.
I won't be there, man.
Oh man.
I have to go back.
But you'll
Any
watch in
of
IMAX then.
I'm going on Sunday for Uncharted.
Okay.
You're coming?
We could have discussed this offline also, but okay.
No, but Nona, you would be going with your girlfriend anyways, right? For Batman.
Not here.
Right, the
Oh,
current
I don't think it will work here, but anyways. Okay. But Batman, what do you think about the trailer, Doctor Strange?
mm, lot of Easter eggs. I the trailer came out so early in the morning. Like I just got up from my sleep and I saw the link. I was playing it. I didn't notice Charles Xavier in it the first time. I watched it I watched it the second time after my friend told me. Then I realized it was him.
Oh, who's Charles Xavier?
I did. Uh,
he's the father of Bruce Wayne.
No, I know. Martha is the mother.
Oh, okay. So 2005 in Christian Batman Begins, that actor
Yes.
who gets shot. Okay, that's
I think
Batman.
Nolan is confused totally what's happening. No, buddy, I'm just kidding. I don't know who Patrick Stewart is, but I know who Charles Xavier is. He was in
He was
Wolverine.
there.
You didn't
He
watch
was there
any
in
of
the
the old
Apple TV
X-Men
show,
movies?
right?
One at a time.
You didn't watch any of the old X-Men movies?
Dude, I'm kidding. We already cracked this joke. We are cracking it again because you joined. Anyways, yeah, go ahead.
See, I'm
I would have
coming
pushed
for
it
you,
more.
huh?
man.
I'm really surprised that just from the voice, people got it like it's him.
He's a very
That was the
distinct
whole
voice.
idea. Yeah.
He has a
He
very
has a
distinct.
unique voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a lot of narration like Morgan Freeman, so the voice is actually recognized.
He also played the poop emoji in the Emoji Movie. So very.
Fist asks which 2022 MCU show you are excited for, most excited for.
Which all other shows?
I think She-Hulk, Miss Marvel, Moon
Moon
Knight,
Knight.
and one more, I guess.
Hawkeye too.
No, not Hawkeye. It's someone.
I'm excited for. I'm excited for She-Hulk will be having Matt Murdock in it. Is that
Yes,
what?
yes,
the...
yes, yes.
Mm,
Matt
Then
Murdock
that's-
and the Abomination character as well.
No, just because of Matt Murdock. That's.
I
my
think these
most
three
of it.
only this year. If the
Okay.
chat can let me know if there are more.
Mm.
I am excited for Miss Marvel because it will have an Indian actor. I want to
Farhan
see-
Akhtar will be.
There's a rumor, and they also have casted Fahad
Okay,
Khan
okay.
of Pakistan.
No, just like he just stopped himself after saying.
No, I'm.
He's an Indian actor. He's like, oh
Any
shit.
time now a strike will be coming.
But what about you guys? She-Hulk
I
for
said
Manoj?
right. Yeah,
Okay.
She-Hulk. Just because of Matt Murdock. I don't even know the character that well. Just because of Matt Murdock.
I'm actually excited about Moon Knight. It's more kind of a gore kind of thing that they're doing, the dark.
It's not R-rated, right?
It's not R-rated, but it's leading towards the Midnight Suns that we are hoping for, like Ghost Rider and
So
Blade.
that's
and
strong PG-13 kind of a thing. Like it's like pushing the edge.
Plus, it's a mental kind of thriller, right? So, like psychological thriller kind of a series it's going to be. So that's something
Yeah.
very exciting about to see. Have you seen the Legion series that came out?
Yeah,
I
actually.
haven't
I think
watched it.
Varun has
That was
seen
actually
it.
nice.
Varun
And
is a
it's
big
more
fan
kind
of
of
that.
a darker version of that, if you say, without
It's-
the.
It's something
power.
related to Charles Xavier only, right?
Yeah, Legion is
Yeah,
his
he's
son.
his son.
Oh, okay.
Legion character is his son.
No, but Charles Xavier's son is Bruce Wayne, right?
Arey, don't.
No, what you are talking
Face
about is
palm. Batman face palm. It should be an emoji. Uncharted is a bad movie, bro. Yeah, reviews are coming out, right? For Uncharted. No need of talking about Batman cause full film is there on WB channel. Dude, every day they are putting out a promo or something. Like you can edit them all together and you'll have half of the film. Repeating my same dialogue.
Still,
Anyways.
it's like a crime thriller. No, obviously we know who Batman is, and crime thrillers are always like this. You always know something. Or...
Arey, no, they're releasing like Batman, the funeral scene. Batman, the
Yeah.
unmasking. I'm like, dude, say something.
We just had this conversation yesterday, right?
Yeah. What if someone has not seen that
I'm
video?
actually not too worried about that. Like even if they drop the half of the movie.
Yeah, I'm also not
right
worried
now,
because I'm not watching it.
It's not gonna happen.
Same.
Daredevils and other Netflix shows are leaving Netflix. Yes. Do you think they'll come on Disney Plus, or do you think
No.
they are done?
Yes,
No.
it will come. Hey, Daredevil will come, definitely.
I don't know if
Nothing
they
is
put
coming
them on
on.
Disney Plus, man.
None of the previous shows is coming on Disney Plus. They don't have the
I
rights.
am really sure they're coming in Disney Plus.
But actually don't have the rights to it, that they cannot put it on Disney Plus.
It's Disney. They will
It's
figure it out.
literally an original Netflix show. How can they put it on Disney Plus?
They'll work out some licensing deal. It's a win-win for Netflix also, right?
No.
No, Netflix
Like,
will
just
still
to
get
watch-
paid, right?
You know, after No Way Home, Daredevil, all 3 seasons were trending. You know, so I don't get the point of.
See, if they're leaving Netflix, that means Netflix doesn't want them there, right? And if they get the opportunity to license it out to Disney Plus, then it's a win-win.
Maybe.
That's what I meant.
Maybe if they're getting good money, why not?
Then you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason that it's leaving, right? Why would it leave now? That's my point.
I don't care about any other show, just Daredevil.
Say.
Punisher.
I only watched season 1, and after that I was out of it.
Iron Fist also.
Arey shush.
I will be very pissed if they don't bring Joe Bernthal's Punisher in MCU.
No, they said right they're bringing him, but he said that it needs to be the darker version, not a lighter version for like PG.
No, he said that before they paid him, so now he's okay.
No, it actually needs to be R-rated. You can't do a PG-13 Punisher.
It doesn't work. It doesn't.
Yeah, just like I think Deadpool they said right. Like
Deadpool will be
R-rated, yes.
Have you all heard about the rumors of Deadpool being in Multiverse of Madness, and like people are saying they saw him in the poster and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we also saw him in the poster.
We had the whole conversation just before you came.
I went to the poster and I was like trying to find it. I couldn't.
I
find
sent
it
you now
online.
on group. I sent you today the picture. Check that. It has like all of them.
You could run it in your bad computer. No?
We even have like Captain America's
Dude,
sheet also.
they're,
Plus Captain
they're,
America's sheet.
they're doing it all over again. That's the same thing they did for the Spider-Man poster, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
had Green Goblin.
Yeah.
But that was more noticeable though.
This is like not very done, but like I think the Captain Carter shield is there.
I'm not talking about what Marvel Studios did. I'm talking about what the fans did. Like they just kept finding more and more stuff that wasn't even there.
Yeah. What if Deadpool's not there? It's just a fan thing. They added and we're like, oh, Deadpool is there.
Dude, I'm telling you, no, I have a feeling they might be pulling off the same thing they did for No Way Home. Like they revealed Doc Ock and Green Goblin as like the public Easter eggs, and then they kept Toby and Andrew like completely secret. So they might be doing that with Hugh Jackman now.
Dude, I'll be really happy if Hugh Jackman showed up.
Because he said right in one interview that if it's in the MCU, he wouldn't mind reprising the role one more time.
You know, I think the
mixed.
biggest reason he doesn't want to do it again because all the like the body thing he has to do, transformation for the role.
No, that they can CGI now, right?
No, he doesn't want to do that,
Dude,
right? He wants to give it
dude,
100%.
Yeah, but dude, now it's in the MCU, man. So he can just wear his yellow and
just
blue
wear-
suit.
That's true.
Or even just wear a jacket on top, right? You don't have to go like showing off.
Like there are ways of I think like if Marvel, like I would love to have him back instead of having some new actor putting it out, because just that he's Wolverine, right, for most of the
Yeah.
people.
Can I be honest? I would not like if he doesn't show. Like I would be happy if he shows up, but if he doesn't show up, also I would be happy because Logan was such a perfect end to this character that
That's true.
I just feel like cinematically that I feel like that was like done and dusted. It was done so well.
That's
I
true.
feel like you don't really need to take it up and bring him again. So I'm a bit conflicted, but at the same time he's really like, as you said, he is like the definite
Like
Wolverine
for
for many people.
that matter, even Professor X, right?
Hmm.
Professor X, right? Okay. Even he got like a ending, right, to his character.
Yeah.
Both Logan and
Yeah.
he got. So I think bringing them back again, that thing is always there.
No, I think with Patrick Stewart, like when James McAvoy played him in X-Men First Class and everything, like that character. So we saw a few different. It's the same character. At least that's what they kept saying, even though age difference is. I'm not going to get into that. But because of that, I think we were a little bit more open to different interpretations of the character. So I think
And,
Patrick Stewart is a little bit more okay.
And you know what Fox did? Like they did that whole mysterious thing where he came back to life and all that. So you
Yeah,
never
yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's true. They can because he died, right, and he killed all the mutants in that universe. Maybe this version is from somewhere else, some other universe
Yeah.
where everything is all right.
Yeah,
Or maybe
that's
this
the
is an
whole thing,
evil
right?
version.
Nobody knows like which version of which character is gonna come.
Who do y'all think are going to be the other people in the seats, the other members of the Illuminati in the
Superior
movie?
Iron Man.
Tom
That's
Cruise.
one pick. Yes. Or maybe Manoj was saying it can be Howard Stark also instead of having Tony Stark.
Tony Stark.
Mm.
Just a thought.
I
Other.
think one would be
Uh,
Killmonger, that he's a good fit for this
Who-
character. But
who-
Oh,
what
that's
do you
good
think?
one.
What do you think for Mr. Fantastic, the old one or the new one?
Harneet is
so
saying
we had
John something. Correct. Yes.
John
Krasinski.
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 Yeah, that's the new one, the MCU one. But what if they like just decide to like give the original one a cameo, not
I'm saying get the
not the
old
shitty
one.
one, not the shitty one, not
No,
the
I'm
reboot.
old
I'm
one.
talking
I
about
got it.
the
Yeah.
original one with the
The Chris
silver
Evans
surfer, that one.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
they
I'm
just
okay
give
with.
him a cameo.
I'm okay with that one.
But does that mean Chris Evans' Human Torch exists then?
Like, but imagine the
People are
joke,
saying
right?
we'll
Like,
get him also as Human Torch.
That's a little bit
like
easier to get, I think.
Yeah.
imagine the joke, right? Like Reed Richards like just sees like some picture or a statue of Captain America. And he's like, what is Johnny doing over here?
or the other
I think if
side
he's
of
in,
it, right? Doctor Strange
I,
meets
I
Chris
feel
Evans
if
and says
these
Captain, and he
guys,
says Flame on.
I feel like if these guys are in the like the Illuminati of the multiverse, they are like above all
Aware
of
of
this.
everything, yeah.
Like, oh my god, what is this guy doing in that universe? I don't think that's gonna
Oh, then
happen.
maybe we might see someone like a Doctor Doom then, like the villain of the Fantastic Four.
I don't think they are gonna
I
do
don't think
that.
they'll
No,
introduce
but
that character
Doctor
here.
Doom's not in the Illuminati, right?
No, I mean they.
Like Namor was there, Black Panther was there, Iron
No,
Man
Black
was there,
Panther.
Black Bolt was there, Charles
Yeah.
Charles Xavier
Basically,
was there.
all the leaders of all the superhero teams are there. Yeah.
Okay. Will we get Secret Wars with the surprise announcement after
It's
Doctor
funny,
Strange 2?
Tobey Maguire is there.
Yeah, that would be
They
funny.
they did do reshoots after No Way Home, so you never know like what ways No Way Home has changed the story.
So the last whole end of November and December was reshoot, 6 weeks. So we have no idea what they were doing.
I think that was planned reshoots, right? Like
Yeah,
it was not.
Marvel always just plan reshoots. They are no like, oh, this is bullshit movie. Guess Joss Whedon.
And
No, I
remove
think.
the mustache.
No, I remember reading Thor Ragnarok actually went through some reshoots after they watched the first cut. Like
So they
were
do
not
this, right? They do this. What do you call? I don't forget the
Initial
name.
test screenings.
Test screening.
No, it's called something else. Test screening only. But it's called like something. There's a
We don't
technical
need
term
the
to it.
nomenclature, na? Go on.
But anyways, so they do test screening and they get the forms and all they give to the people and they understand what is working, what's not working.
focus groups.
And then they're like, yeah, focus groups. They do all of that and then whatever they need to feel like change and all.
Marketing term. Focus groups.
This is it's like a double-edged sword because people say, oh, you have to be creative, freedom and everything. But on the other hand, you like 10 people making a movie and like, oh yeah, this is the best movie. But when you show someone outsider, they'll give you a better perspective, right? What you're thinking in your bubble may not be true. So I think that's in that sense, focus groups helps a lot. Even
What if the Illuminati is just one Charles Xavier and 5 variants of Spider-Man?
no.
I'm calling it now. Kevin Feige is going to be one of them. With his baseball cap.
And I don't think they'll pull off. I think what I feel Kevin Feige will show up in the MCU in Deadpool movie, where Deadpool is fighting with him like.
And
There was
Uh,
something called as Council of Reeds, right? This is not Council of Reeds, but Council of Charles Xaviers. So there are like different versions of
Charles Xavier isn't as smart as Reed Richards. Reed Richards is like the smartest guy in the MCU, right? That's why.
But we don't
He-
have.
But
Like,
when they
he was the
translate
one-
from comics to movies,
See,
they change
the thing is, having 5 characters, right, makes sense of Tony Stark. That'd be epic, of Spider-Man. That'll be epic. Not of Charles Xavier, who's already not in this universe, and you're already getting him
No,
from
but you
somewhere
can have
else.
one person who's not handicapped to the wheelchair, like one just roaming around. And oh, it can't be because there was one guy walking around. Remember in the trailer
Maybe
we
he's the
saw
younger version of Charles Xavier.
before getting shot.
It can be anything, but I'm saying like 5 version of a character which we have not even seen before in MCU makes no sense.
It was just a mindless banter.
Yes,
I'm
I
not,
know.
Yeah, that's true.
actually don't
You took
think,
it so seriously. Even I
Okay,
was like, this one
back
is-
I don't think that they are
back
going
to
to
back to
find-
Mr. Triple X question. Will we get Secret Wars with a surprise announcement after Doctor Strange 2? Russo Brothers said that if they ever do Secret Wars, we'll come back.
But
what
I
if they
don't
don't want
get.
them back?
But I don't get how they would do Secret Wars since the Skrulls are good in the MCU.
That's true. Maybe Secret Invasion shows us something like there are evil versions also. Not all the Skrulls are good.
Maybe.
No,
Maybe.
Secret Wars is a different thing from Secret Empire. You guys are confusing both of them.
I mean, I didn't utter a word, so I'm definitely not confused.
Secret Wars is that, right? That there's a war between Skrulls and the Skrulls have taken over the Earth. Like
No,
they
no,
are
yeah,
infiltrating the
That's
Avengers and
Secret
Shield.
Empire. That is Secret Empire.
That's Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion,
Oh.
yes.
And
Secret
I
Wars
think
is a battle world kind of a thing. Like all the heroes.
Oh,
and
that
villains-
what they did in Ultimate Spider-Man.
let me just
Yeah.
search.
The Grandmaster versus the Collector.
So then, what is Secret Empire then? Did you just make that up now? I mean,
I was confusing it with Secret Invasion. So Secret
Oh.
Invasion is a Skrull thing, and Secret
If someone in
Wars
the
is a
chat
battle
can
world
explain.
story.
I'll just give them the meat link.
So I think Secret Wars is like a battle royale of all the Avengers and
Yeah,
X-Men
but
and
there are a lot of side stories also. Like Doctor Doom becomes a god, and he's the one manipulating the heroes and all. So there is a lot of Earths, and they merge into one actually. The Miles Morales and all the other Earths, it becomes Ultimate Earth, and then there's a whole other story like all others are Earth are restored, but the Miles Morales comes to the main universe, and that it continues like that.
okay.
So they might use that to get to finally get to replace Tom Holland. 'Cause
Oh
he's-
man, don't say these things, dude.
He only said he doesn't want to continue. No.
Arey, when he'll get money, he'll do. It's all
Now
tactics.
he wants to do. Now he wants to do all video game characters, man. First he did. Now he's doing Nathan Drake. The next he wants to play Jack and Dexter.
Yeah, people will say a lot of things just to make the other person increase the rate.
So I just remembered House of M storyline. The Wanda storyline was also a part of Secret Wars. That
Okay.
it also led to that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like different universes were fighting, and a lot of universes were destroyed, and then all the remaining were confined into one. So and
House of M is basically Wanda saying, right? And like at the end, there's
No
a
mutants,
huge,
yeah.
no mutants, no more mutants.
so like
And people are
Avengers
saying in
fight
MCU,
the
she'll
X-Men
say
in that.
everyone's mutant.
It didn't pan out, but okay. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Multiverse of Madness continues even after the movie because Kang is big baddie?
I don't think the multiverse is going to be fixed just after the movie ends. Like
I think it's the start of the multiverse.
yeah.
Like Loki showed some kind of version of it, but that was not really that like straightforward. Iron Fist is good. Okay. Jessica Jones was so
Yeah.
cool. Okay. They should have saved Wolverine for another movie for an important role. They're Marvel, dude. They know what they're doing. If the
Did they?
theory,
We watched Eternals. Just saying.
okay, if the theory is correct, then Venom knows Tobey Maguire Spider-Man saw Tom Holland Spider-Man on TV, but will meet Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
What? If the theory is correct, then Venom know Tobey Maguire Spider-Man saw Tom Holland Spider-Man on TV, but will meet Andrew Garfield. I didn't get
So
this.
it's like a hive mind kind of a thing, right?
Mhm.
So all the symbiotes have a hive mind, so they know that there is a Spider-Man who looks like Tobey Maguire, right?
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
the Venom in these movies saw Tom Holland's
Tom
version
Holland.
of Spider-Man on the TV.
Oh,
But when
Yeah,
they
and
meet
now
Spider-Man,
and
they
now
will
they're
meet
talking
Andrew
about
Garfield's
that.
version of Spider-Man.
Yeah, in Andrew Garfield, they're gonna have the Andrew Garfield movie. If they
Yeah,
do that,
yeah,
they might
yeah.
have Venom.
That's true. That's interesting. Okay.
And the storyline's kind of prime for that because he's in a place where he lost,
Yeah, he
Gwen
said,
and
right? He stopped
yeah,
pulling his punches and
yeah.
all.
So
Yeah.
it's like
Have you seen the pic of Michael Keaton Batman and James Gordon? Literally, Batman is older than Gordon.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
actually,
It's all-
the stunt double, not him, Michael Keaton. But that looks
Really?
interesting. His suit looks
For
interesting.
the Flash movie.
No,
For
no,
the
no.
Flash
For the
movie.
Batgirl movie.
Oh shit, I didn't see that.
I'll send you. It's on Twitter.
it's kind of hilarious that Batman is like, I didn't see my own picture.
These
Real-
damn paparazzi, right?
So it's basically
Taking the pictures.
Batman. Batman is this old, 1989 suit.
And he knows he was there. Why are you explaining?
And Jim Gordon, they are like he has put a gun on a guy, and the guy is sitting down on the road.
And Michael Keaton Batman's like, just shoot.
Do you think there will be a Spider-Man in Morbius? Dude, Morbius film is coming on 1st April. Remember Harneet, that movie came out?
No, it's not coming out on 1st April, right? That's an April Fool's joke.
I have no idea. Anything can dude,
That was a genuine reaction.
that movie is I have no idea what they are thinking. Like what? Like they have all three Spider-Man universes in that one movie.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the real Multiverse of Madness. This Doctor Strange is nothing.
Probably Doctor Strange has something to do with it.
It's Sony,
man.
man. It's nothing. Like they were writing it on their way to the shoot.
I have to go. I have some work, right? So you guys continue.
Sure.
All
see you
right.
guys.
I think we are almost done also. At last, Morbius movie is not going to delay. Oh, yes.
Bye, 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 bye.
Bye-bye. I don't
Bye.
want Sony movies in MCU. They will mess it up. Do you think that's true?
Kevin Feige might not allow that to happen. Like creative control might be.
Dude, the
wrong,
way they treated Venom, right? They brought
Yeah,
him into
dude,
the
that was
cinemas.
so annoying.
And the post-credit scene, they'll send him back.
But I think, see, I had thought about that like a few times after the movie release, and I'm like, what else can you actually do with Venom in that movie?
Yeah.
Like in No Way Home, it just like I feel like you're already having so many storylines going, and I think they just wanted to build up to the Spider-Man event at the end of Venom. That's probably why they had the post-credit scene. So it was them having their, just trying to tease but not really nailing it. But at least they just want to close that loop in some ways. Yeah.
Tanmay is like, oh, wrong stream. No, we were talking about DC only. Tanmay. But yeah, I think overall, a lot of things were happening in the trailer. And of course, it will make no sense right now. Hopefully, they don't show much in the next trailer also. And because they have done so many reshoots, I feel like they are throwing us off with some visuals which are not there in the movie at all.
Not just reshoots, like Marvel does it even with the actual shots, right?
Yeah.
They use VFX, they cover stuff up, so we could experience a little bit of that also.
Yeah.
But at the other hand, at DC, they actually show footage which they're never going to repeat. Like,
Deadpool in the Multiverse of Madness poster. That's still not sure, man, about that because, as Nolan said, right, many times these are just, fan-made things, and people think, oh, it's the real thing.
Like they saw two Green Goblins in the No Way Home poster, right?
Yeah. I'm only excited for the Batman. Okay, Tanmay. I think MCU want to negotiate with Sony on terms because now they can eliminate Spider-Man out without affecting main MCU. Okay.
Hey, come on, man. No eliminating Spider-Man, man. Dude, I was
Tanmay is
sad
like,
at
by
the
the
end.
way, Toby is in Morbius. No.
Oh.
Don't give me hopes.
is that even hope? Like, is that even
Dude,
hope?
honestly, the latest trailer of Morbius was really interesting. I want that his powers and all what's happening. It's really cool. But all the Easter eggs he is literally saying I'm Venom. Just kidding. And then there's a poster of Spider-Man as a murderer. Then there's Vulture also with Michael Keaton. I'm like, what? I'm confused. I just want to watch the movie to get rid of this confusion.
And Nolan watches the movie and none of these confusions will be answered. Like, he will still be like, wait, what?
Oh man, I'll be the headache. But anyways, I think we are almost done. Anything else talk about Doctor Strange and in the Multiverse of
They didn't,
Madness?
like, I think the trailer was something which was really well edited, really well shot. Like,
What
you could
about the
see.
fact that they put half of the scenes in the TV spot and half in the trailer so that we watch both?
I don't think TV spot is just 20 seconds
Yeah, but
long.
but it had so many things. Like it had the close up of Zombie Strange, then it showed Strange Supreme, which wasn't there in the trailer.
Strange Defender
Yeah,
Strange.
whatever. Yeah.
And people are saying Defender Strange only turns into Zombie Strange.
No, man, I think Zombie Strange is from the
What if?
But in
what
that,
if
he
universe.
died, right? They killed him
Before
in
he
the
died.
beginning.
No,
In the beginning,
no,
they Wasp killed him, right? The ants ate him up.
So before that, right? Before that happened.
yeah.
So
That's
the
quite
scene will
convenient.
end,
Before
the scene will
that,
end with him going to like and facing up with
Like-
Wasp, and he's like, "Oh, I hope I don't die."
I don't know, man. Let's see. It's like there's zombie Wanda also somewhere.
Yeah.
No.
What if it was there, right?
Yeah.
Right?
She's gonna fight Captain Marvel, I think so, Wanda, right? Some people are saying that is Nova, and some people are saying it's Captain Marvel.
Yeah, Captain Marvel was the but this one, Monica Rambeau, one,
Monica, yeah.
the daughter of her friends.
But they still haven't shown her getting her powers, right? She barely had like that one thing, like in the start.
But a lot of
the
people are
movie.
saying it looks like Iron Man, superior Iron Man, like the
I think
gear
that's
of
just
it.
reaching.
I don't think if it's Iron Man, they would have shown it in the trailer.
It's
like,
just VFX, like darkened thing that people are saying.
because people are saying the skin looks like black, like a black person, so it's Monica Rambeau. She's the part of.
How did they see the skin, man? I didn't see
It's like
skin.
so the trailers on YouTube is like it's very compressed. So even if you download and zoom in, it will not good. But they also upload high-res trailers, 4K versions, which you can zoom in. That's what they use to detect all these things in the frame. So in that, it's very clear it's a person and all. But anyways, No Way Home had unfinished CGI. Doctor Strange looks stunning with terrific CGI and visuals. I think that's a big thing about Doctor Strange, right? Like that's why the cubes, right? Them turning into cubes. That'd be like kind of them going to that loop which we saw in first movie also. What do you think of the legend Sam Raimi directing this?
I think it's a solid pick. Like
because of the color grading, right? My friend thought like the version which they showed at the end of No Way Home wasn't edited yet. Because it was like all grey.
I mean, on one hand, Scott Derrickson, like he did the first one and he was actually very heavily attached, I think, with the second one, like initially at least. But they had creative differences, but he still seems supportive of the project. And I think he's still a producer on this. So
they do that. Okay. That's just to, oh, you were there, so let's just have you as credit.
They get paid, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So such a nice job. Anyway.
Have you seen the casting of Oppenheimer? Dude, what a casting. Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, dude, it's so big. I have to go back. I have to go and watch now. What's the name of the show? Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders, yes.
Cillian Murphy, right?
Yeah. They have Florence Pugh. They have like so many people there.
I'm watching Sherlock right now. And I'm like, they said they were going to make the Batman movie more of his detective side and all, right? So I'm like, maybe they should make Batman like Sherlock. Like...
Nah.
No, but actually, Batman has a lot of influences from Sherlock, like the writers, like because he's a detective, right? But I don't think they'll go the whole computer route with him.
Yeah. The visuals and everything, right?
The Flash first episode, they had that, the pilot episode.
Yeah.
And then they just took
when
it
they see the tires and everything, like, and that was so cool.
That was cool. That was
cool. Have you seen the new Aircut clip? Really?
The Joker and Harley Quinn.
Man, I don't care. Have to agree, Marvel really doing great. Tanmay, that's great. Which changed relationship of Joker and Harley, okay? Don't talk about alternate cuts. I'm pissed with WB. They destroyed DCU. There should be healthy competition between Marvel and DC, but great WB doesn't care. I don't think there should be competition anyways. Honestly, No Way Home had terrible CG. Example, Andrew landing after saving MJ was so bad. And that movie is Oscar nominated now.
For VFX.
and it may win
So they got the No Way Home got the
nomination.
nomination.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
For VFX.
and Eternals didn't get. So it's no way home, no time to die.
No Way Home.
Suicide Squad, no.
No, Suicide Squad didn't get.
No time to die. No way home.
There was
Cruella?
another.
Wait,
There was
Don't Look Up, right?
wait. Let me just.
No, Don't
I
Look
have,
Up did not get a VFX nom, I think.
I have it with me.
Maybe
Let me
not.
just check. Best picture. People are pissed off. They didn't give best picture to No Way. I'm like, are you kidding me, guys?
No, but I think some people are saying that
That
they have
movie
10
is-
slots, so they could have maybe given one. But I still
Dude, even Dune from me, even Dune doesn't deserve to be there.
Dune had a VFX.
Oh yeah, Dune has a VFX.
You're telling me Dune got nominated and No Way Home didn't. No Way Home was 10 times better than Dune.
Dune for best visual effects. Dune, Free Guy, No Time to Die, Shang-Chi, and Spider-Man No Way Home.
Dude, as much as I'm like indifferent towards Eternals, I think VFX no most probably deserve
Yeah,
for that. Like
more
especially
than No
compared
Way Home, definitely.
to- Yeah, even Shang-Chi at times had some VFX shots that looked a little
Yeah,
weird.
Shang-Chi was. I didn't
So-
enjoy Shang-Chi. You know, when I watched Shang-Chi second time, I didn't really enjoy that movie yet. It has some free cool stuff, but that's it. You know, when I sit throughout the films, like, too much boring scenes, I have to skip ahead.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
By the way, embargo review soon for the Batman. We are not the people who are privileged to get.
No,
to see it.
yeah. We'll keep our mouths shut. We won't leak anything. Don't worry.
Venom 2 had better visuals than No Way Home. Okay. Shots fired. Shots fired.
What? I didn't hear. Your voice broke up. I
Venom
didn't
2
hear what
has
you said.
better visuals than No Way Home. Get Out, guys. No Way
Someone
Home was
needs
more
to-
like fan service. It doesn't deserve any way in the list of best films. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure my leak will come true. Okay. Tanmay literally sent me the script of the Batman, and I'm like, dude, don't. He literally sent the leaked script of. I'm like, dude, I don't want that.
So you can read it after you watch the movie, right?
How do he get his hands on my diary?
You're not that great of a detective, I must say.
I mean, you have a diary, so that's differently.
But that's it, guys. I think we'll wrap it up here. This week we'll be bringing out Peacemaker finale reaction, Peacemaker discussion, live discussion this weekend, and anything else coming out. If some new trailer or something comes out, we'll be doing that too. So
Maybe, yeah.
stick around. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe and like and share and all of that stuff. And we'll see you next time. Keep geeking out.